everyone, this is Greyshot, and I am happy to bring you the first game of the Tactical Resurgence tournament. With us today is Luvnest as the Soviet Union, and Finndeed as the OKW. Active right now on the player list, both of them are top tier, and they're playing on Barracks Assault. Again, if you want to support the tournament, and maybe just people in general in this league, make sure you go check out all the casters currently casting this, uploading, live streaming, whatever it is in this situation, and support them with a follow, a like, whatever you end up doing on any platform. But Finndeed, let's check them out, shall we? We got ourselves a situation where I can't see the top right hand corner. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Okay, worst case scenario, we still can see all the units. That is so weird. I've not seen that situation happen. Anyway, Sturm Pioneers are currently trying to get the fuel. Looks like they almost didn't get the fuel. And Volk Squads are grabbing mid. Anyway, also we got ourselves a situation where I am currently, yeah, that's very weird that I cannot see the top hand screen. Alrighty, so do I have to go with the observer HUD? Oh, wait, I wonder if actually clicking this would fix it. Alright, let's see. It does not. Alright, so we'll just have to watch each individual unit. This is going to be fun. Alright. Again, for those who don't know, COH2 replays are a little unstable, but I'm sure the whole top right-hand corner of my screen will eventually come back. Anyway, Finndeed, in the middle of me trying to figure that out, is hiding in bushes, trying to get away from Luvnest forces. But down south, we have Volk Squads fighting an engineer. Volk Squad should win that. They're going to grab the munition point, most likely swing around and knock out the engineer squad. They have lost a model. They may lose another, but they should win that fight. Anyway, up north, we still have that battle. Conscripts are lying in wait, but even though they're behind bushes, that's enough cover for these Sturms and Volk. But unfortunately, I think with the double engineer start and the conscript start, most likely that's going to be definitely putting more pressure on Finndeed than it will on Luvnest. Luvnest, I don't think is going to lose all that many models overall. Focusing on the Sturm, the bigger threat close range. Now they're going to focus on the Volk. One conscript squad could be pushed back. It looks like it will be. But overall, the other forces should be able to hold. There is another Volk squad from behind. Oh, we gonna get an early wipe? No, Finndeed, no! Oh, he tried to hold. He tried to hold in the bush, ladies and gentlemen, but it did not work pan out for him. It did not. Maybe he's also a little bit confused by why we don't see any models on the right and left hand side. Yeah. Conscripts now on mid. Volk Squad now trying to have to hold, but what's this? The engineers, ladies and gentlemen, have a flamethrower, so they're going to burn them out. Hide in the bush again, he'll just burn down all vegetation nearby. These Soviet infantry do not care. Scorched earth tactics are in play with that flamethrower. Anyway, what else do we got here? We got a pushback with Volks healing up after taking base, but he left the base without, I believe, fully upgrading, or fully getting up to 5-man Volk squads. But he still has another 5-man Volk squad along with a Sturm. Moving on in. Anyway, wow, a lot of infantry now are formed up in mid. Conscripts, though, swung around and managed to grab that point. And yeah, it looks like the blob may be strong enough. And to be fair, it's not a blob. They're all separated greatly. But it's strong enough they're going to go. Now, nice little mine here. Takes out a model, plus it gives a little recon. Very nice to see. Engineer squad getting behind cover. Actually got a nice shot. Even though it's behind cover, the Volk squad picked off a model. Conscript, another engineer squad pushing on in. They have to worry about that flamethrower, especially because in cover, that thing is a very strong opponent to have, as it'll burn away the infantry quite quickly. And double flamethrowers are now in action. By the way, Finndeed with Scavenge Doctrine, so Jaeger infantry could be on the table sooner than later, although he probably wants munitions before, or in tow before getting them. Sturms being absolutely blasted with that flamethrower. 2 models, 3 models going down, and the Sturm squad makes it back to base, but only 1 man living. Engineer squads will capture the territory in the meantime. Meanwhile, Finndeed is holed up in his base, trying to figure out what to do. Luvnest is a player that is very on point, concise, and is also reading enemy movements. And he's doing that because of radio. In case, yes, so nice little ability, thanks to Armored Assault, is allowing him to identify what Finndeed is bringing to the table, so we can stay one step ahead, which is really, really good, because right now Luvnest is in a situation where, yes, he has the support weapons Battania, and he got an MG. Now, if he knew Finndeed was about to deploy armor, or did something like that, he could be like, oh, he just deployed that AT, well, I'll get one out a little bit sooner. Usually, in a lot of these games, they have AT out pretty damn soon. In the first place, not only that, but they'll probably have AT grenades, I would assume, by like 10 minutes, I would say. Oh, nice job reinforcing the engineer squads with the conscript. Good. Now, again, checking out for mines, making sure they're fine. But double flamethrowers are really doing work. But so far, not too much damage. Nice stun grenade, keeps them pinned. And right now, they're focusing on the stunned units, trying to finish them off before the flames return. But a little late, they have. Now, I like how they're trying to stay just one step outside the flamethrower's range. But there's a lot of them right now. Unfortunately, Finndeed doesn't have any more munitions to throw. But Soviet forces do have more men to throw at the problem, like they always do. And yes, an MG as well, which is currently covering the flank. Conscripts, though, not conscripts, Volk squads are in cover and doing what they can to hold the line and pick off a few models of the MG. Volk squads and Sturms, I'll give full credit. I think that might have been accidental retreat with the engineer squad. I think. They're trying to do what they can to hold this sector. And yeah, it unfortunately looks like the Volk squads won't be enough. Now, let's see. We do have a mechanized building, so Black Half-Track's about to come in. Do we have an AT gun on the docket? I don't see it. But we don't have AT package either. Volk squad has to retreat. Conscripts might be able to pick off. They do! Another model bites the dust. And 2 models make it back to base. Oh, boy. Come on, Finndeed. You can do this. Make sure you have Minesweepers, because that man currently has no leg and arm now because of that. At least this man's doing a little bit better, I think. You know what? He'll be fine. And Volk squad heads back to base, realizing that Frank and Hans are lying dead on the road. Black Half-Track, though, is coming on in. Luvnest, though, it looks like it's actually ignoring the AT gun, if I to guess, and is actually gonna... it would be lovely to see the top left-hand corner, but alas, not the case. But anyway, what's happening is very simply put, he's most likely rushing for a T-70, a light tank to destroy Finndeed's hopes and dreams of counterattacking in an effective manner. But I'm assuming Finndeed is not out of the woods yet, and most likely will be getting himself a form of AT very soon. He has almost enough manpower for it, and because he just reinforced all of his men, he should be good. Now, I like also he's keeping his flak track with the Volk, because if he was to engage a T-70, those Fausts would be so important to stop him from being rushed. Half-Track is setting up to hit that conscript squad. Also, gotta destroy that fence. Fence is very important. Was he shoot? Or he was shooting his man to put him out of his misery. One of the two. Conscript still being hit, realizing the situation, pulling on back. Also, cover is now being removed, or trying to be removed by the Half-Track. Mine was just hit. Well, maybe he was trying to shoot me. Oh, I see. He saw that being placed and he pulled back. Wait, no, that had no veterancy, so no, that could have been it. No, maybe he saw it earlier and that's why he was shooting? Something like that had to occur. Anyway, mine's going down again. Maybe he'll get lucky and hit that T-70, but right now down south we got more mines being placed. Again, Luvnest, love your mine play. Really does help. 2 models here, 2 models there. Really affects the overall game. Volk squads holding firm at the point, realizing that these brave soldiers are the only thing that's stopping that entire Soviet force from capturing this VP and stopping Luvnest from taking it further. But these Soviet men-at-arms are not out of the woods yet. They brought a flamethrower to the mix to burn out the Volk squad. And again, he gets them right off the point very, very quickly. Now, let's see. Right now, we got Luvnest. Wait, did he actually not get the T-70? No, he's going straight for a T-34. He's upgraded himself today. Oh, boy. But I believe there's a Raketenwerfer in the back. Yes, there is. It's hiding in the bush. Again, Finndeed loves that bush gameplay from what I can see. Conscripts, they prefer the cover. Minesweeper is still active, which, again, good for picking up those random mines, like down here. And now we have Volk squads and Raketenwerfer as well. Also, again, we got German mines being placed. Very, very good. Especially because you never know when you can be chased by an armored unit. Or in this situation, in the next 20 seconds. In the next 20 seconds, he's going to be chased by this armored unit, most likely. Anyways, T-34 engaging, misses the shot on the stern Pioneer, though, reloading, firing a second volley. Fires, misses again. Whoever's on that gunner's seat and firing, you may want to tone down the vodka. Your aim's slightly off. But down south, we got a Jaeger squad, which has been up with a G43 sniper rifle. The same sniper rifle in the amazing Company of Heroes film that the American has. Don't know why he has a German sniper rifle, but he does. Fun fact. Anyway, Volk squad engaging the conscripts in close cover, but the sniper should allow for some additional support if they're lucky, and those two in arms should be able to beat back the conscript. Oh wait, I'm sorry. T-34 is like, that's funny, get out of here. But here's the thing. Oh, okay, never mind. He's off the vodka. He actually got 2 models with that shot. Finally, T-34 finally hitting a target. Now swinging back over to assist the forces on left. Now, what also Luvnest could do is come up the gut and try to cut off territory there. But again, has to worry about mines because, again, all of his conscripts, while they can run over men, the engineers, they're all flamethrower based. So they can't pick up mines. And that T-34, if it hits a mine, could be a bit of an issue. Now, at least with the Sturm, he should detect that mine. For Kenwerfer, though, it looks like he's gaining position. Engineer squad could be at odds, though. I love the mine in front of the cover, though. That's really cheeky. Half-track backing on up. Sturm squad out of cover. Again, this is where, again, you have to watch all this action currently go on. And you still have Luvnest coming in from behind, cutting off the territory. Conscript pushes back the Sturm. AT gun now in play. 12 minutes. But again, I think the T-34 speaks words in volumes for what Luvnest has been able to do so far. Territory has been cut off. Wait, it's a bit of an issue. Sturm trying to be taken out. Recagwerfer, though, in play. Half-track as well being set up. Great shot by the Recagwerfer and a Faust. Not enough, though, to finish it off. Recagwerfer needs one last shot just out of range. Half-track, though, opening fire. AT gun, though, lined up and ready to go. This could be a devastating blow for Finndeed if he doesn't pull his men out. Well, right now, Recagwerfer is trying to finish off that T-34, but I don't think he'll be able to. Volk squad now trying to hold. Half-track still there behind the cover. AT gun as well backing on up. It's a game of who gets there first. Who knew that? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, apparently all you need, ladies and gentlemen, is just threaten your gunner and he'll start getting better. You know. It's a Soviet mantra. But they reconnected the territory, so right now Finndeed is getting some resources. Not as much as Luvnest. He's getting 63 munitions per turn, which is why we're seeing so many Soviet mines. Because Luvnest is a man who does anything he can to delay the enemy and cause them some grief. Oh my god, great shots though by the Jaeger and Volk. Very low conscript squad. If he had like another, I would say second, he probably could have picked it off. But alas, he managed to get back to base with a single model remaining. It is unfortunate I can't see the left and right hand side of the screen. But at the very least, even though that is the case, I can kind of see that, okay, we have 2 conscript squads with 5 and... Actually, it's funny, both of them have 5 kills. The engineers have 8 kills, 14 kills for the engineer squad. Conscript has 4 up to Variancy 2. Double AT lying in wait. He's like, push, I dare you. Push. Nice shot with the Jaeger Light Infantry squad, though I don't think he can take too much I don't think he can take that much heat, to be clear. But we have some additional squads. Volk squad going right. Actually, he might be able to flank that MG if he's focusing. But there's so many different parts of the battle that are actively going on right now. I 100% understand why he may not micro that. Because, again, even though these are top-tier players, there's so much going on right now. It's hard to cover everything. But as soon as that T-34 reveals the Volk squad, the MG's going to suppress him. Unfortunate. But right now, again, Luvnest is focusing on the far right while also dealing with, most likely, Finndeed on the left, which he is, coming on in and trying to deal with, was other forces there. But it looks like that T-34 is coming up the gut. Half-track has been AT'd. Recagwerfer's on standby. T-34 being like, no, I'm not dealing with that. Half-track, though, does still have the Sturm squad, so they do have quick repairs just around the corner. Fuel-wise, Finndeed has enough to set up that building and as well upgrade it with the Panzer headquarters. Very important because, again, with that, even the T-34 could be at odds. But what's this? I think we have another piece of armor coming out, and it's another T-34. He's getting another one. And yeah, with possibly 2 T-34s, he could overwhelm those Recad morphers. While powerful, he's going to make sure and need to have that support to guard it. And right now I'm looking at the Soviet population compared to the Finndeeds, and yeah, Luvnest absolutely has the lead. And it looks like Luvnest is going to gear up for the final blow, possibly, on Finndeed. 285, by the way, the 492. Luvnest has just been acing this game, just keeping the VP squarely under his control and keeping the bleed against Finndeed. Now, will that continue to happen? Well, again, it depends. If Finndeed can hold the line and hold against the mighty Luvnest as he gets closer, and maybe picks off even a T-34, that's what he needs. He needs Luvnest being cocky, but the problem is Luvnest is a very smart player, and it's very hard to get him that cocky or bullheaded to charge into the enemy and sacrifice his men. But we'll see what happens. That man just jumped like the Incredible Hulk. That is all. Anyway, T-34 picking up the Volk squads, which is also a good thing. You can just separate them and have them covered the flanks of the map, so that way you don't have these stealth caps. Jaeger Light Infantry deciding to get close to the T-34 misses. And by the way, that's an 85, ladies and gentlemen. That is an 85. This one's just a 76. Oh no, Recad first caught out of position. Engineer squad's focusing. Half-track trying to hit it, but a T-gun actually lying in wait. Wait, is that... Wait. Okay, and I think because a squad got wiped or something like that, I think Luvnest called it. Not Luvnest, Finndeed called it. Maybe because the Recad morphers are out of position? I'm unsure. I'm unsure by why. Let's see. Was there a squad? Unfortunately, I can't see if a squad died. Maybe it did? Because I'm not seeing the Jaeger Light Infantry squad. Oh, no, it's here. So you didn't lose it. Maybe it's just because of there's lack of infantry over here defending it, and the Recad morphers are being overextended, and the AT guns are really pressuring it. I think that's maybe it. Oh, has been replaced by an AI. Maybe not. Maybe not. It looks like it may have been a bug splat of some type. I'll verify with the refs, but we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure it out. Again, if it is, I believe they have a system to figure it out. Oh, Anton says it was a bug splat. Again, we'll verify to confirm that is the case. Right now, let's double check the after action report, shall we? And what does the after action report have in store for us today? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we ourselves, yeah, Finndeed was definitely on the receiving end of a lot of hurt, while Luvnest was absolutely dishing it out. Luvnest very clearly controlling the map under his, having also a positive KD for the Soviets, showing how effective he was at combat scenarios, and got the first armor, which was a clear victory for him. So really good job on Luvnest. Yeah, we don't have any unit position on the top left and right, but who needs that in a competitive COH2 game? Oh god, I wonder if the players notice that, if that's currently gone for the players. So like, well, we don't have any units on our corners. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, hello everyone, this is Greyshot. I'm doing game 2 of Finndeed vs. Luvnest of this tactical Resurgence game affiliated by the Master League. Again, tons of people are currently casting, streaming, getting their streams together, posting this, and just overall setting up for the next stuff. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns or anything like that, I'll try to have the info on this tournament down below or in the chat. But otherwise, let's get into this game 2. It's the same map as before, Barracks Assault, or Barracks. Oh my god, I'm butchering that name so bad. But anyway, we got ourselves Luvnest coming off a victory from last game with Jaeger Infantry Doctrine. Right now, again, very good because you got the Jaeger Command Squad. Also, you can upgrade your men with the G43s, which, again, fun fact, and I keep saying this, but it's so dumb I have to. It's the American Soldier's Gun in Company of Heroes the movie. Why? I'm assuming because they thought no one would care until I watched it. Anyway, also some good airstrikes and artillery support. Finndeed has yet to choose, though, as a number of very good commanders. A number of them have been vetoed. So that's why we're not seeing counterattacks, but that's a-okay. Finndeed being super aggressive. MG, though, repositioning. But Conscript's coming on the flank. Is it going to be enough, though, before the suppression happens? And I like he kept the Engineer Squad by the well, so it took longer to suppress, but it may cost him an Engineer Squad. Conscripts are focusing on the MG. MG will probably have to retreat back to base. Conscripts rushing back up, and the MG, because of the situation where he's not going to have another MG for a little bit, yeah, middle is now under Finndeed's control. Countering Luvnest dominance and going in for a quick cap in mid. Excellent move by Finndeed. Losing a couple models, but overall not that much, especially compared to the Grenadier and MG. MG, although coming right back up, I'm assuming going right to the edge. Yep. Double MG now gonna have to will be coming in. Will that can the conscripts hold up against that? Well, now they have a third conscript. So if we're going by Soviet numbers, there's more conscripts than MGs, so theoretically they should. But, unfortunately, the MGs are set up and are watching the whole area pretty well. But a conscript does manage to escape and capture the bomb left-hand territory. Very cool to see. Conscripts in cover, unfortunately being suppressed and pushed back. Meanwhile, we do have some squads going in to capture some territory along the sides. More conscripts rushing on in, so that's 4 conscripts on the field. Because you can't see that on the top right. Again, sorry. Right now, I think we have, what, double Grenadiers, I think? We have a Pioneer, we have a Grenadier, we have 2 MGs, and maybe an upgrade? No? No, another Grenadier. Okay, he's coming up. Conscript squad trying to grab that VP. Stop the bleed of 5 points for Finndeed, but he's like, no, this time I come back. This time, it's different. Conscript saying that Pioneer squad from afar pretty much should win this fight, I would say. Pioneers going to the down plane. Fun fact, guys. Bone Leader's men was actually under here. That's why it crashed right here. Unfortunately, none of them survived. But, if you know, Bone Leader is, okay, though. He's, trying to deal with the whole plane crash scenario that recently happened. But, you know, his men won't be forgotten. They'll just be forever enamored in the halls of Twitch clips. Anyway, Grenadier squad going into cap mid. MG swinging on over, most likely as a defensive position to hold back those conscripts from grabbing any more territory. Down south, Grenadiers, they grab the VP, and MG setting up in mid to hold back any further conscript push. Conscripts lying in wait, though. But right now, it's not looking great for the VPs. Resource-wise, it's okay. Both are pretty much on point. And looks like the Soviets might be coming in the south. But, MG coming in at the wrong time, or picking up at the wrong time. Engineer squad might be able to get out of there. Oh, no. He got one little burst before he had to retreat. Oh, at least he didn't lose any models. And he will have medics to quickly heal his men. So I guess it's okay in the long run. Yeah, True Cult, I don't know what's going on. It is interesting. Maybe it's because I'm the only one on this map. That would be funny if another map comes up and the units on the top right and left come back. That is interesting. Or maybe my COH2 is currently bugged or, you know, just falling apart by the seams. I do have it held up by duct tape, so that would make sense. Anyway, conscripts pushing on the Grenadier squad. MG, though, more concerned with the other conscript squad rather than the weaker one. But what's this? Conscript coming in from behind. MG going to be hopefully focused on, picked off, and allowing for a comeback. But conscripts need to retreat immediately. They do. The Grenadiers putting shots on target. Luckily, the bush prevails and allows the conscript to retreat. But armor-piercing rounds are activated, shredding the infantry, but the Molotov has done its work and burning the MG itself. Possibly, no, doesn't get into the model. Damn, but we know if he has Molotov, he has AT grenades. This is a bad push unless he thinks that Finndeed doesn't have the munitions to kill him, or the men. That may be the case, as even though he's AT grenaded, Finndeed just doesn't have the additional fire support to kill the squad. Grenadiers, just chilling. Fritz, Hans, you're not on the point. You're just off it. Can you put your foot into the point, please? That would be lovely. Meanwhile, conscripts throwing a Molotov on the other Grenadier squad, lowering him down to half health. Trying to do what they can. Engineer squad doing something behind the bush. Not entirely sure. Probably could grab that territory. Oh, we have Jaeger Command Squad on the field. Okay. Conscript does win the fight and goes for the munitions next. Finndeed, I think, doing a bit better in this round than he did last. But the problem is, how does he deal with that 222? A very good light vehicle meant for scouting and also picking off infantry. MG set up, but conscripts get out of the area. Oh, never mind. Just barely being suppressed. But Molotov is thrown, and the MG is being focused. Going the wrong way, man. You're going the wrong way. And luckily, he does eventually retreat, but he does lose quite a bit of health and models. Or no, he only lost one. Okay, I thought he was going to lose a bit more. Finndeed popping the emergency 45mm AT gun. This was, at one point, I am fair to say, the worst unit in COH2. But now, I think it has been buffed enough where I think they can no longer be classified as the worst unit in COH2. I want to say so. Anyway, it is coming back up, and it might be exactly what Finndeed needs to turn the tide against Luvnest. Conscripts hiding behind cover, good positioning. Actually, because of the heavy cover, he's picking off the MG very easily. Down the 2 models, he retreats. Does he actually have a medical? Oh, he does have the medical facility online now, so that's good. Also, nice little a fun fact about the patch. You can now upgrade a bunker with both medic and munitions. Sorry, medic and command post, not munitions. You use munitions, but you get the point. Right now, Finndeed doesn't have the munitions to kill that 222. He does have a 45. And the nice thing about this 45, just like its other Soviet counterparts, it does have high canister explosive rounds. So yes, it can technically fight infantry. More of a support unit, but still, the fact that AT gun can hold off Grenadier squads, or at least provide fire support, is hilarious in my eyes, and a nice little addition. So, what do we got here? Engineers and conscripts in mid. Right now we have the conscript trying to push up on the far left against some pioneers. Luvnest and Finndeed so equal in overall population, munitions, and fuel. So it's anyone's game right now. And I'm being 100% honest. Even though Finndeed is currently losing in terms of VPs, he technically is ahead of Luvnest. And overall, he's picked a pretty good doctrine. Oh my, wait, so they changed this with a rocket run? Oh, this is good. Wait, I'm sorry. It requires 10 command points, ISU 152 heavy assault gun, or IL2 Sturmovik attacks. Is there a choice? Am I dumb? Is there a choice with this? I'm actually really curious on that one. If you get to choose between an ISU 152 or an IL2 Sturmovik attack, I really hope it's also 90 munitions for the ISU 152. That would be great. That would be amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to do our new dynamic to balance the game. All heavy tanks will now be deployed on munitions. I know I'm misreading that, but it's still pretty funny in my eyes. Grenadiers pushing back the engineer squad from putting down the mines. Conscripts grabbing the territory on left and actually taking the fuel. Very important for the lifeline of Luvnest. Currently down on fuel and giving possibly Finndeed what he needs to really rush for that armor. He can probably get a a T-70 or light armor, or he can go all the way, boys, all the way to a T-34 and show Luvnest the pain he brought and sowed last game. But Engineer Pioneer doing what they can to come up and help. Right now we got a Grenadier squad in mid with the Eagle Infantry squad. MG just chilling down south, and they get camouflage, so they're hidden. So pretty good idea there. But German forces are focusing. We have a PaK-43, so I think if he sees that, he's not going to go with a T-70. He's not. He's going straight for mechanized. AT gun? AT gun? No, sorry, AT grenade? Oh, there's the AT gun. I was wondering, like, okay, what is he doing? Actually, there's a lot of Soviet forces. Look at this. Finndeed was saving up. Massive Soviet force moving on in. MG trying to set up, but he's behind cover. And with that, he's able to put shots on target against an MG in no cover. Even though he's suppressing him, conscripts are rushing over to the other covered position. They're still putting pressure on him, but the MG is enough to hold back all of the Soviet forces. And good retreat by the AT gun, going with all the men. Grenadier squad, though, is giving chase. They have been up, though, with an MG42, not the G43s. All right, so I guess that's still out of favor for a lot of, Luvnest at least. AT gun has the canister shots on standby loading instead the anti-armor rounds. So I guess he's really concerned about that 222. But anyway, Luvnest did an effective job. He pushed back the Soviet forces and is now grabbing a ton of territory in the meantime. Trying to grab that VP, backed up by a pack. I'm curious to see what this Grenadier squad's doing. He's hiding behind cover, but he's very close, so I don't think he's going to be able to do the damage he wants before the conscripts are right on top of him. Upgrading, by the way, to 7-man squad. So yeah, these conscripts are going to be very thick very soon. T-gun coming back up. Conscripts as well, just healing. Do we have armor in the docket? Yes, we do. T-34 is on standby, and Battle Phase 2 has also been upgraded. So again, that means support armor corps is most likely not far behind. If I have to guess, I'm assuming Luvnest is going to go with a medium tank of some variety. And if you get a T-34, the most obvious one is a Panzer IV. But who knows? He could go for an Ostwind if he truly thinks he has enough AT. I don't think he will. But if he does, the Ostwind would be a good counter for the infantry. I don't think he'll go a Stug because there's too many conscripts and he needs something to deal with them. Or, you know, MG, just keep doing what you're doing. But look how many conscripts and men there are. Soviet forces flanking along the right-hand side, getting all the way around. 222 opening fire. But conscripts do the job. Molotov being thrown right on the MG. And the MG will be forced back. What's this AT gun pushing back to 222? Although Grenadiers coming along the flank. AT gun overextended. Or is it T-34 coming on in? And the pack is way out of position to assist in this battle. So yeah, gonna go for the tread run and try to run him over. Luckily, Jaeger Squad did pull back. MG now in a situation where, yeah, you may want to be a little bit concerned. T-34 popping shots at, bringing down to a quarter health. Grenadiers trying to hold the line. AT gun very low. Grenadiers and Pioneers up north are doing what they can. They pick off the unit. Nice shot on the T-34 with the Grenadier squad's Panzerfaust. Pack gun could try to neutralize it. Engineer squad trying to keep the infantry at bay. Conscripts as well hitting the Pioneer squad, probably forcing them back pretty soon. Now, unfortunately, these conscripts are going to be healed up and ready to go. And now they're rushing back to the front. Pack gun might try to finish off the T-34. They are pushing, and there's not much stopping. Conscripts need to rush, hurry. Because right now that pack could open fire and knock out the T-34. One shot down. Conscripts need to rush. Come on. He doesn't have the munitions to get in there. Pack gun needs one shot. He won't get it. Conscripts getting on in. Engineer squads get that AT gun operational. Also, the 222 got AT grenaded, so he might be able to finish it off. It is very low on health, and it... Oh my god, it just slowly crawls its way back to base with so little health, but so much good veterancy. It's just a vet too, which is really going to help with sightlines, being able to see stuff from all directions. Really, really good stuff here. AT gun now quickly moving over, but what's this? What's hiding in the bush? We got Luvnest with his Jaeger squad just waiting for a good time to strike. And he will! He opens fire! Gets his little bonus, and the AT gun gets pushed back. But conscripts might be able to help him out. Might be able to. But we look at overall in captured territory, Luvnest is sitting back in a good position. He has 3 VPs, 2 munitions, and a partridge in a... Well, it's going to be a Panzer in a pear tree very, very soon as that unit slowly comes onto the field. Luckily with the double Pioneers, he'll quickly get the 222 operational. Conscripts, though, did flank the MG, so they'll most likely grab the north. And with the additional forces, they'll probably quickly grab, well, the munitions as well, kind of evening things out. So the problem is the MG here stopping additional grabbing of that territory. And the bigger thing, because this unit is camouflaged, it sucks because he doesn't know where the MG could be. I think he knows it's somewhere guarding this point, but he's not sure. He's just trying to edge it out because we look at Fog of War, he can't see him. But he knows it's currently being captured. So he might move up some troops. But that's a nice thing with the camouflage. So you get that first strike ability. And, of course, ambushing. Oh! Flare got popped. Fair. So he revealed the position. And now the poor conscript squad gets suppressed. But he did do what he needed to do. Is there any teller mines on the field? That's actually a good thing to look out for. Well, the thing to look out for right now would be the Panzer IV quickly making its way. And I hate to break it to you, but that 45 is going to have a rough time versus a Panzer IV. It can pen, but it'll have a rough time. Engineer squad being picked off. And well, Pioneer getting picked off, but the conscript squad's the bigger issue right now. Because that Panzer IV could possibly try to go for a dive on the T-34 if he feels confident in taking it out. But luckily, some conscripts are there. Nice job with the other conscript squad. Pushes back the Grenadiers. Pack gun moving on in. Could be in a position to help out. Dushka being deployed. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I mean, it's a very good machine gun and really good for holding key territory. So I could absolutely see why it would be beneficial. Panzer IV opening fire on Finndeed's forces. AT gun bouncing off the Panzer IV. Pack gun lying in wait, waiting for that T-34 to spring out from the fog of war. But luckily, T-34 is just going to chill in the back. Waited, supported by a ton of really good men and the new Dushka. The MG is going to be like, we got this. And it's like, nope. Sorry, that T-34 is going to try to run you over. And that's exactly what Finndeed's doing. He's going back and forth, so it makes it harder for the Jaeger Light Infantry squad to fire and move. He's going to Faust, but realize that's a bad idea with the T-34, as he lost 3 models. Infantry forcing on in, MG forced to retreat. Another MG setting on up, but just out of range to really suppress any of them. Maybe it gets this one squad, although it's barely there. Where's that AT gun? The AT gun is on the other side of the map, so right now it's just this T-34 versus a Panzer IV. And COH2 101, T-34 wins that, like, I want to say 33% of time versus a Panzer IV. It's definitely less because it is less expensive, but it still can win in certain scenarios if the T-34 gets lucky or T-34 supported, which he is, and Finndeed has plenty of munitions to help. But he may not have that for long, as right now Grenadiers are grabbing a ton of territory, including munitions, and also putting more pressure on the VP. Pack getting a great shot on the T-34, forcing it back, while conscripts trying to grab that fuel and additional territory in the south. Another Pack comes onto the field. Also, Pack very low on health, but he's going to reinforce very easily, because the base is right there. I don't think throwing AT grenades is a good idea, because, again, health-wise, he's relatively fine. T-34 looks like he's trying to make a move, but I think he knows the Pack guns are in more the south, so he's trying to clear the MG. And the MG's in no cover, so the T-34 is an easier time just shredding him. Dushka now is coming to support, suppressing the squad. How do you like being suppressed? Jaeger squad probably doesn't like it, but he's fine. He's still actually, I think, still holding his own. T-34 down to half health. Engineer squad off to go for repairs. Luckily, it's a little bit easier being Vet 3. A little bit. Grenadiers, though, Vet 3 as well. 18 kills, doing very well for themselves. 222 at 14, Panzer IV at 5, MG at 4. Looking for kill counts across the board. 3 kills, 11 kills with that T-34. We got 8, 9, Vet 3, 11. All conscripts doing fairly well, but a lot of Soviet, German forces. I love it. Dushka's like, get back, MG. I'm the top dog now. Panzer IV just comes in and says, you what, mate? And, yeah, there is an AT gun here. But, as you can see, Panzer IV doesn't have too much to worry about. Plus, you can use the bush to fire. And the AT gun might have a harder time hitting because of how the terrain is. Oh, Pack gun's lying in wait. This could be a bad move. Oh, wait. They're not in the right position. Oh, wait, one is. Okay. They're... Oh, what? T-34? No! There goes Finndeed's armor. Wait, I'm actually a little... I could be wrong, but I'm actually kind of... Why is this a thing? I don't know if that's a glitch, but there's no unlocks as far as I can see. I'm honestly gonna have to bring that up because why is this here? Requires ISU-152 heavy assault gun or an IL-2 Sturmfrick attack. Huh. I mean, right now we haven't seen Finndeed do a rocket run. And I wonder if he would do that against the Panzer IV if he could. Because again, Rocket Run very powerful, and he could always sacrifice that T-34 to kill it, and that would be actually I would still think it would be a good thing to kill. That's so interesting. It may be broken. I'll ask. I'll ask. Because look, we have light artillery barrage working. That's fine. S-285's on the field. For a second there, I thought I got an ISU-152. I'm like, oh, he got it. No. Man, ISU-152 would be really good to hold back everything. I don't know how we'd afford it, but still. S-285 trying to pick off that 222. Pack guns moving on in. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Pack guns opening fire. S-285, run! Run, tank destroyer. Panzer IV seeing the opportunity. Tries to go in. Misses a shot, though. The S-285 returning fire on him. Dushka holding back the infantry, but the Jäger squad's still popping shots. He needs more men. It's not looking great. Finndeed, a lot of his conscripts are back at base, and I think he's lost the squad somewhere. Oh, no, there he is. It's in the south. Okay. Right now, VP point-wise, it's 4-1. Finndeed is absolutely down, but he's getting himself a T-34. Maybe the combined Soviet forces, a T-34 and S-285, can come back with a decisive win. But Luvnest is keeping the pressure going. Double packs, MG, actually double MG. Grenadiers, I think there's still 2 on the field. Yes. Panzer IV, Pioneers. He has a good-sized army, and he's about to possibly get something more. If he really wants to. If he really wants to. But otherwise, he can get whatever he wants. But, yep, no, he's getting a Panther. Luvnest is going to deploy that Panther. So, if Finndeed has a very short window, I would believe, while that T-34 is on the field, and they'll technically have more armor than Luvnest. He has to do something in that short window, otherwise I think Luvnest has this. Especially because he has the air support to fight off that armor and really make sure it's decisive for him. Not Finndeed. Finndeed, again, I know I keep coming back to this. I'm so confused by this. So.
You are showing weakness. We are down to 75 points.
Anyway, Engineer Squad trying to hold off against the Pioneers. Engineer Squad retreating. They're going to grab the territory. Up north, we have the T-34 and conscripts trying to make a last-ditch effort. Panzer IV might be out, overextending himself. This could be an opportunity to kill it. We have a teller mine here, so again, very careful for that T-34 not to hit it. He's coming in from behind. He has munitions for the rocket run. Oh! Nice AT grenade. Where's the packs? Pack guns are making their way up. But good. Oh no, the Faust! Pack guns are now opening fire and they're within range. No, not kill. Come on, you got this. No! Oh, the T-34 goes down. And that, yep, that's it for Finndeed. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That truly, I wonder about, I truly do. Again, I'll bring that up. Can't see the unit portraits. I know, I don't know why that is the thing. But, again, good play by Luvnest. This one was a lot better, I think, for Finndeed. But still, Luvnest played it super well. He played this game super, super well. Overall, we look at, like, the stats, and we can easily see, and I'm switching over to After Action Report, that Finndeed did well, but he lost a lot of men. He lost a lot of men. He's not positive KD like last time. And damage-wise, Luvnest did very well. Best units was the pack, with 7,300 damage. And right now, Finndeed, with his conscripts, 46 kills. Give it up to Finndeed, though. Never lost the conscript squad.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. If you want to check out previous content, video links will be above, including my Patreon link, which, again, many people support, including Aphyria, Milam, Joey G240, Samuel McKinney, Seth Kuipers, Anton, Bishara, PyroShark, Ace, Fall of Man, Jakub, Ocwieja, to round it out. Thank you guys so much for your incredible support. If you want to be a patron, you can join. Otherwise, thank you to my current patrons. You guys rock and help me do what I do best. Anyway, this has been Greyshot17, and I'll see all of you next time.